Thank you, universe, for those beautiful hand-embroidered pictures that Auntie Brenda made last Christmas that I forgot to thank her for. Thank you, universe, for our times of celebration, Christmas, New Year, Easter, Diwali, all those wonderful bank holidays when we get together with our wonderful families. Thank you for the happiness and great joy it brings to us all. Thank you, universe, for the amazing gift of life. Jesus' life, Jeremy Irons' life, all life. Thank you to my mother and father for bringing me into this life. Thank you for the wonderful education I had, without which I wouldn't have been told recently how unique my ignorance is. And thank you for the love, thank you for the joy of sex, love and sexually transmitted diseases that gave my sister and I something in common. Thank you for my boyfriend Mark Sidnall for not walking me home from the pub on the 29th of July 1981 so that Janet Bloomfield could beat me up in confidence. So I'll never forget the date when Charles and Diana got married, which often comes up in pub quizzes. Thank you, Auntie Brenda, for never taking me to France like you promised, because I eventually went to Paris via the Channel Tunnel instead of a crappy old boat trip to Calais. And thank you, Princess Diana, for dying on the 31st of August 1997 and making my day trip to Paris so much more exciting and memorable, and making me want to thank Auntie Brenda even more. Thank you, Janet Bloomfield, for apologising for beating me up because you got the wrong person. And thank you to my mother for giving me her passive-aggressive genes so I'd forgive Janet Bloomfield but suppress my anger that then made my legs numb and my eyes blurred. Thank you, Dr. Barry, for diagnosing these symptoms as multiple sclerosis, without which I would not be driving my brand new Motability Vauxhall Zafira 1.8 with air conditioning and power steering, complete with a blue badge for parking, the freedom pass and exemption from the congestion charge. Yes. Thank you, Ronald McDonald, for providing me with soft white toilet paper for all the years I was unemployed. And thank you, Ronald McDonald, for putting locks on your toilet roll holders, giving me the incentive to look for a job. Thank you to my old flute teacher, Mr. Long, a short man who abused me at school. Without him, I'd have never gone into therapy, psychoanalysed my MS symptoms away, found a career in therapy. And thank you to all the other Mr. Longs out there who keep me in employment. And lastly, thank you, universe, for the Rastafari Christmases that can occasionally be seen inside a whole peanut if you look really closely. Aunt Margaret has ovarian cancer. It's called the silent killer. She smells like she's already dead. My sister, a vet's nurse and farmer's wife, but even when she came to see Aunt Margaret, she retched. She looks like a Gruffalo who has survived Auschwitz. A Gruffalo is a monster in a children's book. Auschwitz is Auschwitz. I had to wear apron and gloves. I was glad I didn't have to touch her. One time she wanted the bedpan and wanted me to stay with her while she did it. She doesn't want to die. She doesn't want morphine. I asked her, do you want to die? No, she said. My sister and I are registered next of kin. No one else visits. One friend has come to light, though, a French woman, Auschwitz survivor, living in East Grinstead. She has been scouring the Telegraph obituaries for years. My mother, Margaret's sister, won't visit Margaret because when she had her stroke and was in hospital for 8 weeks, she didn't visit her. If Margaret lives for more than 8 weeks in the hospital, there are odds on that she still won't go. I don't know why I'm laughing. For 3 years, I visited Margaret monthly, family duty. After I'd sorted her banking and post, she'd say, you can go now. My final visit is the worst. I don't know what to say to her. She knows I'm there, but I don't know what she wants to hear. I tell her about the children, my son, his sister, her sister, my sister. She moves her fingers and I'm wondering if she's had enough, if she wants me to go, if she wants to sleep now. I say, you can go now. The nurse asks whether I want to call in the night. I say no. My sister says no. Her sister says no.